Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, and entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So, LeBron James is back at it again. So, as you guys know, during this past offseason, well, I guess we're still in the offseason, there were stories that LeBron wanted to seek his market value. He wanted the max from the Lakers, and if they weren't going to pay him the max, he would want them to explain to him what they were planning to do with all of those excess dollars, blah, 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 blah. And then later on, we heard that LeBron would be willing to play for a minimum for any other team in the NBA except the Los Angeles Lakers. And a lot of people, like, especially in Lakerland, like Byron Scott and others, were like, what the hell? Why? Why would you do that? Why would that be the case? Like, why would you be willing to play for less for everybody else, but the Lakers, you want the max? Like, do you have something against the Lakers or whatever? So just when you thought this kind of LeBron James summer had died down, a new story came out today suggesting that LeBron would have stayed with the Lakers after if this sale had occurred while he was there. And I'm like, here we go again. Before we even get into this story, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Kachava. Now, before we continue, let me tell you something. This year, I got serious about taking care of my body, my training, my nutrition, all of it. Nothing extreme. I just wanted to take better care of myself. But my days get busy between work, moving around, taking care of my daughter, trying to go to the gym, buying groceries. Life fills up fast. And when it does, nutrition is the first thing to fall apart. I would skip meals, grab whatever was easy, and feel it by the afternoon. Then I started using Kachava's new travel pack. Just one packet gives you complete nutrition ready for life to go on. Plant-based protein, fiber, greens, vitamins, probiotics, omegas, electrolytes, and more. No artificial flavors, no sweeteners, no soy, no gluten, no preservatives, and no animal products. All the nutrition my body craves in one delicious shake, packed to go. It keeps my energy steady all day, and more importantly, it actually tastes amazing. If you have been meaning to take better care of yourself, this is the easiest place to start. Take your daily ritual with you. Go to Kachava.com and use code DREAMERS for 15% off your first order. That's Kachava, Kachava.com, code DREAMERS. All right, so let's put up the post here. This is from Full Court Pass. It says, LeBron might have re-signed with the Lakers if Mark Walter sold the team before he signed with the 76ers, per Dave McMenamin. ESPN asked a source close to James if the sale had gone through sooner, whether it could have had any influence on James wanting to stay in LA. Maybe, the source said, but that's tough to answer. Communication could have been better with Iger and Kushner compared to with Walter, just a different relationship. But the basketball pieces was the most important, so maybe not from that standpoint. What are my thoughts about this story? And of course, this is a much larger story from ESPN. You can go read it on their website. It's a very long story. For whatever reason, LeBron had a grudge against the Lakers. I don't know why. Because they pretty much capitulated to every request that he put forward while he was there. They got rid of all of the young guys. They brought in AD. They brought in Russell Westbrook. They brought his son to the team. A lot of the players that were on that roster throughout the years were represented by Clutch. They got the coach that he wanted in JJ Redick and fired Darvin Ham. What else do you want? What is this animus that he would have towards the Los Angeles Lakers? In terms of Mark Walter, the Lakers signed Luka Doncic, and they were indicating that they were ready to move on. That's what they said. They wanted to move on. And somehow, some way, it's a problem that the Los Angeles Lakers decided that they wanted to do what they thought was best for their own team in the future. Let's go through this quickly. You're the Lakers. You sign Luka Doncic, who's in his mid-20s. You get a player like that, a top 5 player like that. You want to ensure that you're putting the best talent as possible as you can around him. I thought it would have been insane for the Lakers to say to Luka, the best pieces we can get you is an Austin Reeves and a 41, 42-year-old LeBron James. Like, who are you kidding here? Look around the NBA. What other team is doing something like that? I don't think it has anything to do with communication. It made no financial sense for the Lakers to pay maximum dollars for someone in their 40s. And not only were the Lakers not willing to do it, no one else in the market was. Because when LeBron hit free agency, no one came knocking on his door offering a max contract. No one. No one. And he was seeking max money from the Lakers. The Lakers said, no, we're not willing to do that. So if you were confident that you were worth $50 million a year, go into free agency and let's see the offers come through the door. No one knocked. No one inquired. No one asked about it. Absolutely no one. That's not the Lakers' fault. And for this, you have this passive aggression from the media towards the Lakers. And this is another dig at the franchise. They didn't communicate properly. This is what it's been. And now the Lakers are going to be the number one public enemy of the media this year. Number one. The media are going to want the Lakers to fail. Do you know why? Because they got rid of LeBron James, and all of them are fanboys and fangirls. So now they're going to want the franchise to fall apart. They're going to want them to have a failing season. Just the other day, Malika Andrews said she sees them as being potentially a playing team. This is the general's. Nick Wright is out there saying that they had the worst offs. This is the general sentiment. But I got some news for you. None of that's going to happen. I think the Lakers are going to have a better record than the Philadelphia 76ers by the end of the year. I sincerely believe that. They will be a better team than the Philadelphia 76ers by the end of the year. That's my prognostication. I think so. Now, to LeBron fans, oh my God, you're insane. Do you know why? Because they're just looking at the roster. We got LeBron James. We got Joel Embiid. We got Jaylen Brown. We got Tyrese Maxey. We got VJ Edgecombe. Yeah, but you don't play basketball on paper, man. You got to go play it on the court. I remember when they got Russell Westbrook. And LeBron himself was saying, oh, man, I watch you. I'm going to show y'all. Y'all thinking my team is old. Y'all saying this about my team. Y'all saying that about my team. We going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all what's what and blah, 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 blah. And that team didn't even make the play-in. That team won 33 games with 4 Hall of Famers on the roster, and they won 33 games. 33 games. So we've seen things like this before where things didn't work out. And mind you, LeBron was much younger then. Much, much younger. So it's no guarantee that just because you put together an amalgamation of all-star talent, that all of a sudden that's going to guarantee you a championship. In terms of him willing to stay, who cares, bro? You play for the Philadelphia 76ers. That's, focus on them. The Lakers are going in a totally different direction. They have a new ownership group. We have to figure out what this means for the franchise moving forward, what it means for the coach, what it means for the general manager. We got to see what all of that means. But in terms of this and, the Lakers, who cares, man? You're no longer on the Lakers. So this is a moot point at this point right now. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comments, and we catch you guys on the next show. Peace.